All right, so let's now talk about the addition method. It's another method to solve systems of equations, and sometimes this method will be easier to do, sometimes the other method will be more straightforward, just depends, okay? But here's how the addition method works. You write both equations in standard form. Standard form is the ax plus by equal to c form, right? So you get all the variables to one side and the constants on the other side, okay? So you write both equations in standard form. Then two, you clear any fractions or decimals, optional, that's optional. I recommend it though, it'll make things easier. Three, multiply one or both of the equations by non-zero constants to create opposite coefficients for one of the variables. So basically you want to have, let's say for example, the x variable, you'd like to have the x variable in one equation have a coefficient that's the exact same as the coefficient of the same variable, of the x variable in the other equation, but have opposite signs, right? Because then in step 4, when you add the equations, those two equations now that you got from step 3, that variable is going to drop out, okay? It's going to be eliminated, okay? And then once you do that, then you'll have an equation with one variable to solve for, and you solve for that equation, or excuse me, you solve for that variable. And then basically it's like the substitution method. You go back and you substitute in the value you got from 5 into one of the two equations, one of the two original equations you started with. It doesn't matter which equation you use, you substitute in there. And then just like in the last one, you check and then write your point in set, your solution in set notation. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to do examples and go from there.